Everybody, welcome back to another video of Not Lethal Company. This is a video about how I made my very own mod pack and how you could make your very own mod pack too. Yeah. So I'm freestyling this. This is a narration over the gameplay you can see in the background. I'm playing my own mod pack. Uh, all credit of stuff you're about to see or hear or whatever is going to the this YouTuber that I cannot remember his name, but he was the reason why I made my very own mod pack, because I don't know how. And he has a short 10-minute video on teaching how to do it, and that's very cool. So I'm gonna link his YouTube channel in the description as well as the video I was looking at. And if I'm not clear enough, you could watch his video. I mean, you should watch the video anyways, but we could watch his video as well, and be sure to show him some support, because I don't know, just you just should. It's good. It's a good thing to do. Anyways, so like I said, all this is coming off the top of my noggin, so please bear with me. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So, the first thing you want to do in order to make a mod pack, or mod, or just anything in general, uh, at least in this case, you're going to need to have the Thunderstore app, which is just the application that everybody uses for Lethal Company mods. This is how you can find all the mods, this is how you could play your own mods, this is how you can make your own mods, everything. And so you're going to have to download it. Now, once you download it, I decided to go to the website version because, I mean, I don't even know if you can't do it in the app version. But go into the website version of Thunderstore once you sign in and get everything all working. You're going to have to create a team, which is like a developer or the developer name, or that's what you're going to be making. And that's going to be the first thing you want to do. Just get a team set up. It could be anything as long as as long as the name is acceptable, like as long as it's not taken or anything of that sort. Once you do that, we're gonna come back to Thunderstore a little bit later to the very end, and we're gonna have to do three things. We're gonna have to make an icon, which is like the thumbnail of the mod. You're gonna have to make a README, which is just mandatory. It's like a description, but a piece of paper for it. And you're gonna have to make the actual code, which is the manifest. And once you get all three of those, you're going to combine it into a zip file and upload it. Very simple. So let's start with the hardest one, get it out of the way, the manifest. So I'm going to have a template in the description, again, gotten from the YouTuber that I'll be linking down. But once, uh, Notepad. Yes, I'm fucking going insane. This is my third time recording this, sorry. But, um, go to Notepad and copy or paste down the template from my description, and you're going to notice a lot of stuff, but there's going to be three parts. First, there's going to be like a part on the top, which I think will be where you put in the mod name. Hopefully I'm not going crazy. Uh, Once you do that, you're also going to be putting in a description, and those are just the kind of first two things. But the main thing is dependencies. The mod pack works basically, it's like a actual mod, but it's a mod that adds nothing and relies on a whole bunch of other mods, meaning whenever you download it, it downloads all the mods that it relies on. Uh, that's kind of how it works. So the mod itself actually isn't anything, but it relies on a whole bunch of other mods, so it forces you to download them as well. Basically, a mod pack. So dependencies is where you're going to be putting all your mods in. That's going to be related to it. There's going to be a whole bunch of quotation marks. It's kind of like a little idea how it works. If we're making a bin mod pack, you will be having to add more. But basically, starting from the first mod pack all the way up to the second to last, it's going to be quotations and then it's going to be a comma at the end. The comma signifies it's going down to another line or for another mod. In each quotation, you're going to be writing down mods in this format. It's going to be the developer name first. It's going to be a dash, and then it's going to be it's going to be the mod name right after that. And then you're going to do another dash, and it's going to be the current version, the most recent version of the mod. These has to be very specific. They have to be one-to-one. Can't be any errors at all with any of these. It will tell you later on if you made an error, so it's not a big deal if you make an error, because obviously we're human. It's fine, but try not to. Uh, and this will be harder and take longer the bigger the mod pack is. But once you write down the developers, the name, and then the version, you're gonna go on to the next line. You're gonna keep going and keep going and keep going. The final mod you're gonna put in, you're not gonna add a comma at all. No comma. And once you get all that set up, you're going to save it. It doesn't matter what you name it because you're gonna be changing the name later on in a bit. Next thing you want to do is open up or download WinRAR. It's just a file editor app. It's very helpful. WinRAR is very nice. So once you download WinRAR, you're gonna go into the download section of it, and you're gonna find the name of the notepad or the notepad you just made. It's gonna be a text file, and once you find it, you are going to change the name to manifest.json. Exactly that. It has to be lowercase. It has to be specifically as I said it. So manifest manifest dot JSON, JSON. Save it, and that is the hardest part down. Yeah, that didn't seem that hard, did it? Well, if it did, well, fuck me. But it isn't that hard. The second thing you want to make, or the second hardest, is the icon, which is the thumbnail. Now you can find any image on the internet as long as it's like a PNG. That's why it makes it easier. Uh, and also, nothing bad. But once you find an image, you're going to add that image, or you're gonna put that image into a converter or to an image scaler, and you're gonna scale the image down or up if it's tiny to 256 by 256 pixels, because that is the size of an image file. Once you do that, you're going to save it, and then you're going to go back into WinRAR, and you're going to change the file name to icon.png. It has to be specifically this in the same way. It has to be all lowercase. That's specifically how you have to make it. But once you do that, um, all the hard parts are done. There's only two more, or like two or three more steps. Next up is the README. In order to make the README file, you're just gonna have to look up a application that, or not an application, a website that generates READMEs. I said WEADMEs, so fuck me. You're gonna have to look up a website that generates you a README, and you just type in whatever you want, like a description of your mod. It's just kind of like a thing. It's like, oh, hell, uh, uh, I don't know, put in whatever. But inside of the README, just put whatever, and once you're done, you're gonna save it and you're gonna download it, and it's gonna be should be downloading as a README.md or something like that. Once you do that, you are done. You go to your file explorer. You're gonna make a zip file by right-clicking and clicking the WinRAR zip file or whatever template, and then you're gonna drag all three things that you just made into this. You're gonna drag the manifest, you're gonna drag the icon, and you're gonna drag the README all into the zip file. Then you're going to go back into the Thunderstore website. You're going to go into the uh, you're going to go into the upload section, and you're going to uh, drag and drop the what we call it from. You're going to open up a file explorer tab because I found this quicker. But you're going to open up your file explorer and you're going to drag your zip file into the upload box. And you're going to fill all the other sections too. Uh, the categories, or it should be like tags and stuff. Uh, it should be the game, what it is, which is Lethal Company, and then it should more importantly say if it's client side or server side. Make sure there's also MODpack too. But you put MODpacks, and then you also put client side or server side. Server side means only the host needs the MODpack for everybody to play, meaning not a single mod in the entire MODpack is dependent on like a specific player to have it. Um, if any mod at all only works with like a specific player, meaning like a mod like the Skinwalker mod, where it only works on players who download the mod. If there's any mods like that in the entire mod pack, it's considered a client-side mod pack. Um, Once you set this all up, you're going to you're done. It's just going to be like processing. There will be a few problems you might run into, like typos. It'll tell you where the typos are in the manifest. You're just gonna have to go back, redo it, like fix it up, and then repeat the steps afterwards, like the turning it back into a manifest. Once you do all that, there might be a few other problems. Like for example, I had a problem with my icon. I just used WinRAR in order to retype it, even though I was exactly right. But I just retyped it again in WinRAR and it worked. And yeah, it takes around 10 to 50 minutes for it to upload onto the store, and that is that. It's that simple. It took me around an hour to do, but it's not that bad. Now, I will be making a few more like videos like this where I just make shit in general, just coding stuff. Uh, but for now, this is kind of like a first actual video covering anything that has to do with code. Now, I didn't make any of the code in this video, but yeah, I count it. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the background video. It was just me playing the mod pack. It's probably why I didn't die. Oh, cool. But yeah. Hope you guys have a good time. Have a good night. Reese's Pieces.